Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my next deck here. It is a Skellige deck, and the leader ability is Reckless Flurry, and the stratagem that we're going to be using is Magic Lamp. It's a value pack witches deck, alright? So all of the units that we have in this deck are witches. We've gone with that kind of a theme for this one. And the reason being is that we are playing Vesemir Mentor in this deck. So it makes most sense to stick to the Witcher archetype since we're playing this card, because that's how we're going to get the most value out of it. He's going to be boosting all witches on the board by 1, but also in hand and deck on Adrenaline 4, which is when we're looking to play it most optimally, okay? So obviously this deck is heavy on control. In this meta, it should help us in some matches, you know, when we're going up against Northern Realms mages, when you're going up against ST matchups, when they have the order ability unit, you know, the different cards that spawn and duplicate, all that kind of stuff. Because we've got so much control, we've got a lot of different answers. We've even got Heat Wave in this deck. So basically, we're just looking to win through use of damage mostly, but we do have some boosting as well in here, which is kind of unique. But before we go ahead and get into the strategy too much, I'm going to take you through each card from the bottom of the list all the way to the top, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to play each card best in a match, considering the other cards that we have to synergize with them in this deck, okay? So at the bottom here, you'll notice as far as 4 provision cost units, the only 4 provision cost unit we have is a Bear Witcher Adept, being this card here. It will damage itself by 4 on deploy. We're not looking to play it through use of deploy. What we're looking to play it through is the portal, okay? So when we play portal, initially it will thin out one of those copies, and then after 3 turns, it will summon the other one out. It's not going to be a random 4 provision cost unit because those are only ones we have. So by only having those 2 4 provision cost units in our deck, portal ensures us that they're drawn out and nothing else gets drawn out. So since we're discussing those units with portal, the way we're looking to use portal, it's best to use it in round 1. It gives us a number of points just to get ahead. And another great thing about it is that it thins our deck out. You know, it's drawing cards out of our deck. This increases the odds of us drawing better cards as we play on into the match. Not only that, the added benefit we get with a Bear Witcher, well, a good thing is that it's healing itself by 1, right? If it gets damaged, it's got healing, which is really nice. But while not damaged, it's going to be gaining 1 armor as well. So the good thing with the armor is that the armor will be used to synergize with a Bear Witcher Quartermaster, this card here. This has a Zeal order ability, allowing us to damage an allied unit by 1, then spawn a Witcher student on the road. We've got 2 charges. So we're spawning this card here through the use of this card's order ability. And the Bear Witcher Quartermaster can be used onto the Bear Witcher Adepts. As I said, they have armor, so you can use it on the armor, but even if they don't have armor at the time for some reason, remember, if you go ahead and damage them with the Bear Witcher Quartermaster, they have healing as well. So Bear Witcher Quartermaster and the Bear Witcher Adept, they're first round cards. We have a swarming emphasis of Witcher students for the first round, and that is to synergize with Vesemir Mentor, because you really want to play him first round, boost all the witches up, and establish that carryover, okay? Next up, we have 2 Armour Ups. So, you know, it gives us a bit of damage. Damage an enemy unit by 2. And we're spawning 3 Witcher students on the opposite row of the unit that was damaged. Keep that in mind. So you're going to make sure there's enough row space. Damage them by 1. Then give them 1 armor. So another good backup for us is that in giving them armor, once again, that can synergize with Bear Witcher Quartermaster too. You can go ahead and use his order ability on the armored students. And Armour Up is great to use when we're using Quartermaster, because obviously we're going with that whole pretty strong theme of swarming so many student witches for Leo to have a big boost off and Vesemir to have a big boost off. Once again, round 1, they're probably best played together, okay? Gutting Slash, it's just nice to have control on your deck. And I'm sure in this meta we can find something good to destroy with this. Just remember, on Bloodthirst 2, we get to damage a unit by 6 instead of 4. So we do get more value out of that. So, you know, if you can set that up, go ahead for it. But I'm pretty sure damage unit by 4 will play good for us consistently anyway. As I said, you've got Northern Realms mages. They've got those 4-powered mages to establish carryover for the alumni on the ranged row, on the melee row. Gutting Slash is very nice to take into against matchups like that. So I've covered Quartermaster. First round card as well with Portal, okay. Bear Witcher next. Personally, for myself, I'd like to take the Bear Witchers into the final round when we're looking to play location. This card here makes most sense to me because we have more advantage that way by using the healing order ability, because these guys will be damaging themselves on deploy. Also, make sure you're always keeping one Bear Witcher in your deck. So I should mention, by the way, damage self by 3 on deploy. Adrenaline 4, we're damaging an enemy unit as well by 3. So try to always keep one in your deck, because we do have Geralt Quen. And with Geralt Quen, we want to draw one of those Bear Witches out. And you want to play it on Adrenaline, because this card will be giving the Bear Witcher a shield. So that means it won't be doing self-damage on deploy. It's going to damage the shield instead. So that gives us a very nice point swing, okay? So always keep one Bear Witcher in deck for Geralt Quen. And you can take one in hand with you at the end of a match, I'd say. Bearing is pretty nice. 6 provision cost gives us 9 points. That's pretty good value, right? At the end of your turn, destroy this card if it's the only Witcher on this row. So just remember, it's got to be on the end of our turn. So if you've passed and your opponent's got last say and they destroy one remaining Witcher you may have, Berenger won't die, alright? It's got to be at the end of our turn. If you've stacked him on a row with no, Witchers, then he's going to just self-destroy. But I'd suggest playing Berenger when we're doing the Witcher student swarming, because obviously he's a very consistent card to play then, and you won't really have much worry about him destroying for his condition. But in saying that, this is a Witcher themed deck. We've got so many Witchers. You're not really going to find that Berenger's, kind of a scary play for us. Like, we're pretty safe to play him in this deck. So play him when you need to. You can commit him round 1 safest. Okay, so I've added Trial of the Grasses and Giga Scorpion Decoction in here. Giga Scorpion Decoction's cool because it allows us to damage unit by 1 6 times. If your unit's got a shield, first point of damage will break the shield and the remaining damage will go through. Keep that in mind, okay? Use this as you need to. Trial of the Grasses. Think of it as a second Giga Scorpion Decoction, okay? It gives us 6 points of damage. But be very careful that we meet the right condition, all right? I've seen a lot of people play Trial of the Grasses incorrectly. They probably get confused with Giga Scorpion Decoction and they end up boosting your unit. Someone's done that to me before, so don't be that person. But what Trial of the Grasses allows you to do is set a unit's power to 12. If it's not a Witcher, damage it by 6 first. So if you've got a 6-point unit and below on your opponent's side of the board, use this as removal there. But if it's greater than 6 points, don't use this on it because it'll survive and get boosted. But a nice secondary use we have of Trial of the Grasses is optimally for the damaged Witcher students, because they'll be the lowest powered. If you use it on them, it will play for 11 points, 6 for 11. It's a fantastic boost that we get. So yeah, play it on the Witcher students for the biggest boost possible. Then in here, I'll just cover these 3 together because they're pretty much connected. We've got the 3 Musketeers. We've got Lambert. We have Vesemir. And we also have Eskel. So you always want to have 2 of the other copies in your deck. And you just want one of them to pull the rest out, okay? Because they all pull each other out. And we're playing them on Adrenaline 4. So having these 3 in our deck gives us a bit of bleed potential, right? You can imagine playing Vesemir, Vesemir Mentor in the first round. We got carryover. And then into the second round, if you haven't used these guys yet, you could just play them out when you get closer to Adrenaline 4. And we get a nice bit of a point swing and we could put some pressure on our opponent. So, you can use these in a bleed situation, I'd say. We can bleed with our deck into round 2 after winning round 1 if we're close to Adrenaline, because we have these cards. So use them for a bleed, keeping that in mind. But, you can play them round 1. It's probably not best to have them round 3 because we've got a lot of thinning going on, and you don't want to risk like bricking these cards in your hand, having 2 of the copies in your hand. I'd really suggest playing them round 1 or round 2, and also for that thinning emphasis, getting us closer to our better cards as we play on. Leo plays for epic value in this deck, boosts off by 1 for every Witcher you control. He'll play pretty consistently good for us, if not decently well throughout our match. But you know, obviously for the biggest value, we want to play him when we're playing the Bear Witcher Quartermasters and the Armour Ups, okay? Because we're spawning so many Witches then, he's gonna boost massively, okay? Good's great because it adds versatility to our deck. It gives us road damage. This can be good against Arrakis Swarm players. The 1-powered Insectoids, you can time Gerd and destroy a lot of those units, alright? So you want to play it outside of Adrenaline 3 for the max value, okay? When we get to Adrenaline 3, it's just going to spawn a Deafening Siren opposite row and damage it by 1. That's not the best value. So we're playing it before that. Just play it as you need to in your matchups, okay? Got location cards, got resilience tag. On deploy, you can spawn and play any of these down here. So keep in mind, because we've got Armour Up, I mean, you could even go for a Bear Witcher Mentor, and depending on how much damage your opponent's done to you, you know, Bear Witcher Quartermaster, once again, if you have an Armour Up in the round, you're playing this, and you got Leo, if your combinations are kind of mixed, just keep that in mind, plays pretty good. But, you know, if not consistently well, the Bear Witcher plays nicely, okay? And obviously it does damage to itself on deploy, so you play it next to location. We've got the order ability, you know, we can heal adjacent units. Put a damaged unit beside this card on each side, and then use the order ability. This is the final round card, guys. Junod makes a lot of sense to play considering our leader ability. We're doing random damage. You know, if there's like 2 or 3 units on the board, and then one of them you want to kill, like a defender, for example, you can click leader. Hopefully one of them gets damaged that you'd like. You play Junod and he destroys a damaged enemy unit, all right? Play him as you need to. Eskel. I like this card a lot. It gives us a very unique touch because it allows us to boost by 1, okay? So every allied turn on turn boosts off by 1. It's a melee row lock card, keep that in mind. So you got to play it front row. And good thing about it is that it's already at 6 power. So when you play it, it'll go to 7. It's not exactly easy to kill. And then, you know, playing Vesemir with the boosting carryover, it's going to be an even taller unit. So you could play Eskel second round if you want to bleed, right? Like you play him first card. You've got a unit that's already starting to go pretty tall. Then you can play out the 3 Musketeers, bring them all out. You know, you can play into the round like that too if you like. Geralt Quen, play a Witcher card from your deck. Keep in mind you can play any Witcher card from your deck. Optimally, like I said, we want to target the Bear Witchers because we're going to give them a shield and they won't do self damage. It's a pretty nice point swing. Here's a final round play, guys. But, you know, use whatever else is left in your deck if those combinations didn't happen. Vesemir Mentor, we'd like to play him first round as best as possible. But if that doesn't happen for some reason, he's pretty much good to play throughout the match anytime, as long as we've got a fair amount of Witches down on the board. And he just acts as a nice bit of a point swing for us, alright? Heatwave for removal. Portal's been discussed. Reckless Flurry, our leader ability allows us to split 3 damage randomly between all enemy units, ignoring the armor. We've got 3 charges of this, okay? It's great for us. Alright, guys. That's the deck. I really hope you're going to enjoy the following matches and gameplay. Thanks for your support and let me know your feedback down below. This is what we want. Probably don't really need this here. Don't want that. And cutting slash. Okay. Let us start off with some portal action. Think it's more enjoyable to consume the alumni with the Yaga. That's a pretty great idea. Yeah, that's true, that's true. The only Jotun I play is in my Trial of the Grasses seasonal deck. You play Siana. Wow, sounds crazy, Nate. Solid play, man. Let's go bearing up. It's a pretty good value card, isn't it? 6 for 9. Nice.
A fine vintage it would have made.
Damages this.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Nice.
Oh, toes. Oh, nose.
Imprisonment Nilfgaard. So I got a lot of control. I wonder if they're playing Masquerade Ball. Haven't seen Masquerade Ball played in a long time. Eight canters? that's just too much. Oh my gosh.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Okay, goes up there. Yeah, you could start swarming now.
Maybe the pendulum. Much better at that.
Nice. So Eskel probably just gets locked right away by his leader. Mage Torturer.
Enjoy torture? Perhaps a bit.
So
To arms, men.
The windmill.
that's a lot of witches, man.
Down and smash you.
Let's just get Vesemir down. You're ruthless, hurts too good. Siana into Morkvarg with the Gore on the board. Yeah, that's crazy. I was gonna come to your funeral. Oh my god. He's getting personal in here, man.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
The stream's getting personal.
The windmill is hard.
Let's establish carryover. That's a solid Vesemir. That's some huge Vesemir value. Nuts. All season, no GG for me. Why are you surprised, man? Took it further. Mucho got the respect for Yaga, eh? That's funny. Leo.
No problem.
8 points, pretty good start. But it'll get locked immediately. But I'd like to push into the round just to thin out the Three Musketeers. And try to shorten down the length of the next round. And we can go Trial of the Grasses onto one of the Armour Ups too. So have a look, guys. Xavier. Oh no. Xavier's a huge threat. What are we gonna do? What do we do, guys? What do we do? This is probably about as good time for Leo as it's gonna get now, considering the stage we're in. Thin out the others. Got a few witches down. I think this is the time for Leo, guys.
The Empire will be victorious.
Playing something from graveyard. Oh, it's a good Junod target.
No, damn it!
Very good Junod target. So we can let that rise for a bit. Good. What do we want for next round? I guess we could play good out here too. Has to be now, right?
So, which one of you wants to die first?
Vesemir is so nice. The points he bestowed us with. He's very generous, guys. He's very thoughtful.
Hail, Kerzer.
Look at these cards this guy's getting.
My tail goodbye.
So the idea with this is we let it climb to 6, then we kill it. As for now, we're gonna thin.
Get to work.
Yep. Vigo.
The senses can be fooled. Is your humble servant.
I got Leo here now.
My mentor's recipe says that the apples like so.
Could go Child of Grasses. Heatwave, yeah. I can kill this with Junod. 37. He'll be down by 6.
Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk on the bottom.
And we've still got full leader. Interesting. I guess Joachim, yeah. Mage Torturer?
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
We can go 11 points. What if I just went all out here? 11 points puts us on 52. And then you go down by 9. You might win, you think? I'm just trying to think of the odds of us pulling through that. 46. 26. Let's do it for the chat. Let's see what he's got. We'll have a bit of fun on the stream. Why not? Yeah. Bribery? Okay. Killed Vigo. Another Junod. Wow. Oh, it's a... He got it on draw. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're just gonna do like removals on him now. Whatever he plays, we kill. Oh, we want Geralt Quen, man. Nah, Geralt Quen and this is good. What should I do? Well, obviously I need this, don't I? Okay. Yaga, why do you forsake us? Oh my goodness.
Nilfgaard will conquer the
Just?
with our aid or without it.
Yes. What a win, man. Wow. In every one of my decks, you know. I haven't come up against that Rio de Janeiro play too much, but
Not one bit.
it's just kind of been a bit here and there. I've been seeing the mages more, which is why in my monsters deck that I just put out, you saw I don't have Sun for the Graveyard. I've just got movement with a Drowner instead. Rio de Janeiro? Because his name is Rio Gant. What do we call him? Let's call him Rio de Janeiro.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Gonna be lurking, but how's the witches? Oh, Nari 100 in the house. Sup, my man? How's the witches? Not bad, bro. Not bad. This will be the next deck that I put out on YouTube, dude. We are come up against Mill here, it would seem. Mill Imprisonment. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Inari 100, he's on YouTube and he's on Twitch. Go check out the homie. He's a mad lad. Go show him some support. Give him a follow. Subscribe to him, whatever you want to do.
Here's our chance.
Quartermaster's gone. So we probably want to really push to win the first round, don't we? Well, this gets locked right away, doesn't it?
You're not fast enough. The windmill hit you hard.
Did you come up with that? Yeah, I did. How'd those vamps treat you? My female Gwent streamers, apart from Sealy. Any female Gwent streamers apart from Sealy? Yeah, you can check out Emile as well. She streams. She's another Australian streamer. So streams during the daytime here, afternoon time, my time. Okay, let's have a look. Let's play this now.
No, damn it!
Slady J, yep. Oh, he's got a warrant? Wow.
You're coming a mile away.
Wow.
League.
No way. He's gonna take Papa Vesemir. How could he do that to us, guys? He's gonna take Papa Vez. Let's just stay ahead on points. We'll just play a bit slow now. Inna, yep, Inna's great too.
Give no quarter!
Thanks for the follow, Lil Smashy. Appreciate it. Okay. So he's played Tibor. I don't know why he's not really locking this. It's probably in his best interest, eh? Well, he went first, and we're up on points.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Ah, he got one of the three musketeers. Ah, damn you, man. How could he do that to us? I just wonder, is that as good as a heatwave target we're going to get in this match? Maybe we hold on to it.
Keep the meat coming and I'll tell you a tale or two.
So we all hate Mill, but it is fun to play. So he's lost on even. We should just go 2-0 then, right? That's probably the thing to do, I think. Gabby Diggs, yeah, she's great too. So this is like this is a 6-point play. Jeez. Wow, we really got nothing left too. Quartermaster. Giga.
I'd lend you a hand, but then I'd have none.
And he's got 2 locks. Yeah, he's milling us. Junod. He could really scrap out Vesemir here. Go play this. This. Here. Light maker.
No good wine will come from here.
Oh, we got lucky there. He hits this. Very nice. Play this. Go like that. Well, probably wait on this because it's on 4 max power. Don't kill this. Come on.
A fine vintage.
Yes, good, good. Getting lucky here, my friends. I should probably play these out now. It's gonna look really bad for us if this goes into the next round.
This dance, you will never forget.
Feels like stealing. Imagine that we go into the next round, it's just Berenger as a unit. Wow, it's gonna be rough. Joust. Okay. Play the other one out.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Well, we still got full leader. We gotta go all out here, man. There's no way we're making the next round. We're gonna play everything out. Let's do it, guys. Let's throw everything at him.
One more time. Now, try throwing 3.
Yep. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. We got this. Come on now. Sub Rithwik, how you doing, man? Reversing Mill. Come on now.
Long live the Emperor!
Yes! Oh, what a win! What a win! Oh, that was a bloody beautiful win against Mill. Oh my gosh. Yo, Berenger got pulled out by Tibor. We haven't really been able to find Portal, have we? We've just been getting the fish flappers in hand. I'll have a look. Been facing loads of them. Start off with this. I really like the artwork for this card. It's very cool. Eskel. Pathfinder. Go Berenger here.
No, oh no. You can't just sacrifice it.
Considering joining the Dark NG side, what has led you to that consideration? Let's have a look, my friends. Could kill that off. He's playing Ursine rituals with cards like this. What about Soraeus and all that? Are we gonna see those? Maybe not.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Coral. Soraeus, yes. Could go ahead and hit this. Sets up the Quartermaster for us. Burnout and desire for retaliation. Wow.
Prayer is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Yep. Feel ya. It can get rough sometimes. Could hit a Quartermaster here.
The windmill. Its sticks spin around and smash you.
NG are easy. They tend to be overconfident.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Just thinking how far should we commit here, like the cards we're playing. Are we thinking of saving some? Could get these out now.
This will be quick and painful.
Which faction is the hardest to counter? Yeah, I'd say Northern Realms. Northern Realms is pretty hard if you don't have a control deck, and you know they get their mages in the first round. Like that carryover can be difficult. Let's go for a long round. KG, have you tried the NR Gatling Griffin deck? Is that Plain Talk John's deck? Is that the one you're talking about? YSK? SK and NR? Oh, probably you mean Reckless Flurry, yeah? Yeah, SK Flurry can be tough. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about, Nate Dogg. I actually versed him. I versed him off stream. I was just like testing out a deck and I came across him. And he versed me. I versed him with the Weaver's Incantation deck that I put out. And he just bet me. Okay. I probably shouldn't click again, should I? We'll just keep it like this. Well, Vez. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, Gerd's gonna be good here for this. So he's playing a one-time Soraeus kind of play, by the looks of it. So I'll open up with a portal here.
Gotcha. No, damn it.
NR is basically engines. NG, yeah, that's true. Especially if you go like Enslave or something like that.
So be it.
Elves are a bit in a rough spot. I've got to go ST, make an ST deck after this. That'll be my next deck that I'm making. Squirtle. So... boost all your witches on the board. We've got to wait for Adrenaline for that. It seems like Gerd's probably time for Gerd, right?
Shoot down, stab 'em dead. Easier that way.
It's great. Got to throw tons of control into your deck. You should go for Enslave 6 Mucho then. That's what I'd recommend, if that's how you're feeling.
See a gap in their armor. Make one.
He's got Defender? Well. What else would I be using leader for here anyway, right? Yeah, good. We're gonna go Junod there.
Easy there, big fella. Easy.
I think that's good for us. First hit, nice.
Let's put you again.
What's your Quen target? My Quen target is...
Done, Freya. Watch yourself.
well, we could actually go Leo or Quartermaster, but it should preferably be Bear Witcher. Wow, he's brought it back. He's really looking to protect something there. Well, we're outside of Adrenaline range anyway, so let's Heat Wave. Would never hate monsters. Oh, you hate monsters, but NR is just making me mad in a whole different way. Ooh. Melusine. AG, it's Melusine. Yes. You just faced this deck? Damn. Okay, so that's what he was trying to protect. You know what? I think we can go ahead and swarm with Quartermaster onto the armor. And that could help us, you know, take advantage of Vesemir here. And then we can get, what's his name again? Then we can get Leo out of deck too. So let's do that. Quartermaster. Thank you, sir.
Loaded the pendulum. I'm much better at that.
Good thing is we're still ahead on points. You won by 1 point? Nice. That's fantastic, man. Good on you.
Rare.
Alright. Just trying to get value out of this. We could kill that. If it's not a Witcher, damage it by 6 first. That's a good play, right? Yeah. Now we're in adrenaline range. This is where the fun begins. This is where we start to have a lot of fun. Played the standard melee scene deck the other day. Purified his spell and hit it. Oh, that's epic. That is sick, man. Respect. Was it like real chunky and beefed up too? You missed Terra. Oh, you played NG against it, did you? Oh, he hit the armor. Nice. Wow, that's really nice. Okay, so we get some healing value here.
I'll cleave you in two.
Just hold on to that. It was 22-23. Oh my gosh, dude. You should have screenshotted that. Yen should exist in every faction. Okay. Yes, good. He's hitting the armor again. This is fantastic news for us Skellige players. Really, really good.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Go here. And I should heal first before I do this. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. So what's he going to use his leader on? He's going to damage down some units. He's got no armor there at the moment. Ah, it's good. We're making him damage. Oh, he's going to play Heim, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, can we kill this? Can't kill it. He has restore. Yeah, but how do we kill it? I've got no removal in deck to access with Quen. Pass. No, we're on the final round. I'm definitely not passing.
Much left of that world.
Leader hoping for luck. Yeah. Nix, what are you trying to do, man? You're trying to make me forfeit? That ain't my style. Okay, it's a fair bit of points, yeah. Let's see who wins. Melusine or our homie over here, Leo, gonna pull it through for us.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
One more time.
Yes.
Try throwing free.
That's it.